Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen. Brenda here with your daily vibe from your guides' messages. Let's see what we have for today, September the 20th, on this beautiful Wednesday. You've been given stay open-minded. So we need to be open to new things and change coming in. We need to be open to investigating all the avenues that intrigue us. And some will prove invaluable, and we may want to stay a while and others may not. But to experience them all, it's all that matters. We need to go forward. We need to be open-minded today. So if we're involved in any conversations and communicating with other people, we need to listen to their side of the story. If there's opportunities and doors that are opening to present us new opportunities, we need to be open to that. But we also need to be open-minded about seeing things that could be different. So today they're trying to say, don't be rigid. Don't get set in our ways. Listen to the whole story before we jump to conclusions and we make a decision. It's very important that by doing this, we're more amicable, more flexible, more mutable, and we're going to adjust better to changes that could be happening today to us. So be open-minded. Something different could be coming in, and we need to go with that. Go with the flow, not be rigid. Now, our center card is set our intentions today. What is it we want to do? Where do we want to go? What are the goals we're seeking and accomplishments we want, right? And by setting our intentions, we are sending a conscious thought out to the universe that we want something specific to occur. And you've heard me say this 1,000 times. We need to send out what we want to receive, and that's positive. That's believing we're worthy of receiving what that is. So, the universe will give us exactly what our soul sends out. So the clarity and the purity of our intention is essential, making sure it's very positive. We need to act as if our intention has already been manifested. And the key to that manifestation rests in our ability to hold the focus of our intention and not waver, not back down. Because otherwise, we will confuse the universe's ordering. We need to be sure, accurate, what it is we want. And then that's when we stand our ground and we set that intention today. Manifest it. Believe you're worthy of receiving it. Set that intention and say thank you for that new job, or thank you for whatever it is you've received today before you even get it. And sometimes, when we meditate and we commune with our guides, we will often receive a vision of a life event that we will all agree would be worth experiencing. So the more we use our passion and emotional energy to put forth our desire, the more energy we are allowing the universe to use for the manifestation. So also the next step after releasing them is to let them go without any sense of attachment. We need to remain centered in a restful awareness of receiving back to us what is our highest growth. So today, let's set our intention for what we truly, truly want to receive. Well, we've got to release a toxic relationship, some of us. In order for a soul to thrive, it needs to be in an environment of love and harmony. And when there is discordance or imbalance, our soul suffers and the body is often left with emotional or physical pain. Sometimes souls like us who are making progress on our spiritual path will attract others who may be drawn to our light and can siphon off our energy. And as a Pisces, we are all very empathic. And I've often talked of us being the sea sponges. And we do absorb all energy, and that is bad and good. I personally try to stay away from large, crowded venues because I hear all that noise. I feel all that energy, and sometimes it can leave my energy level really depleted. So on a personal level, I agree 100% that we need to be made aware of all the energy around us. Okay, we attract it, and it can siphon, and it can leave us depleted and empty. We may need to restructure our sense of healthy boundaries with people in our life. If there's people in our life that don't bring us pleasure anymore, happiness anymore, harmony, peace, and love, or support us as we move forward together in a relationship, then we have to learn to draw those boundaries. And if communication is no longer feasible, then we have to release them and release that toxic energy. We may need to restructure our sense of healthy boundaries with people in our life. Do not allow our kindness to be mistaken as entry for others to mistreat us. Life is too short to be with others who are not enjoying the adventure we aren't helping, and aren't helping us co-create a world we want to live in. So this might be a day where you're going to have we're going to have a parting of ways, whether it's the energy that's toxic around us and we need to remove it, walk away from it, relinquish it and release it, or if it's a person in our lives that is, a toxic energy. I call them, vampires. They suck all our energy out of us, and they don't look back with any hindsight at all. So this could be a day where some of us may be parting ways. Okay, let's see what we have here for our next card. Let's see what we have. Generosity. Okay, you can't afford to be generous with the gift of your time. Oh, you can be. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. Okay. So what does this really mean, right? We can afford to be generous with the gift of our time and attention. So we may be giving something to someone else. It's an indication that we will be the recipient of generosity from another person or an organization who supports creativity. It can also be a reminder to us to be generous to someone we know that needs help, right? It's a reminder not to be cheap, to give of ourselves. We would do well to avoid letting costs associated with manifesting our creative plans stop us from realizing it in the best possible way. Living within our means is very important, right? If we have the means, then do not let worry about budget come in as an obstacle. So they're talking about money here with this card too. Being generous. We could be receiving something here today. Maybe we're going to get a raise. Maybe somebody's paying us for something they owed us. Or maybe we're doing the same. Maybe we're being generous and we're giving to other people as well. Okay, we may find that the act of being generous added to the interactions we will experience with the beneficiaries of our generosity will improve our own work significantly. So this is all about push-pull energy, give and take, fairness, right? Doing unto others as we would want them to do under us. So there may be somebody who's coming forward today who might be helping us out with something, or we might be asked as a favor to help them. So today, let's all think on that level. Let's be generous, not only, with ourselves, but with our time, and consider what people need around us, and think about that, because what we give out into the universe, we get back. And I've always said the universe is not happening to us. The universe is reacting to us. Let's see what we have here for our final card. Let's see what we have here. Whatever Spirit wants to give us. 1, 2, or 3 cards, we'll take them. Spirit, what do we need to see, know, and expect today? What is the vibe we need to tap into and be made aware of? See what we have here. Okay. Well, I'm going to take this one because it's face up. And it says, name all the things you love. Oh, that's interesting. And are you one of them? Wow. Today's mantra is, I give myself all the love and attention that I need. So this is pretty good. We're going to stay open-minded. We're going to set our intentions for our goals and what we want to manifest for and believe they're coming into us. We're realizing we need to walk away from toxic relationships or toxic energy around us, and we're going to make and set up those boundaries. But in return, we are also going to be generous with our time, our effort, and our support for others, because what we throw out in the universe is going to come back tenfold. And we need to look in the mirror and say, I love me. Have a great day. And I give myself all the love and attention I need is your mantra. See you soon. Know that I send you lots of love and many blessings.